What's happening, everybody? This your homeboy Hood Real for the Hood Real Show, and I'd like to welcome everybody and thank y'all for joining me on another lovely podcast, ladies and gentlemen. Today, what we're going to be talking about, guys, we're going to be talking about the Haiti crisis. That's right, the Haitian crisis, guys, and what's going on. Now, these people have suffered a lot of things, guys, that's been going on. I mean, they lost their leader. They're dealing with, with famine over there right now, and a lot of bad conditions that are going on. So let's get right into it. Allegedly crossing into Texas, some from South America, under a bridge in Del Rio, guys. Allegedly, there's reports that are stating that immigrants are living, or Haitian immigrants are living in third world conditions, in which hygiene, medical, and sanitation has become a serious problem, guys. Now, if you look at the videos, or if you guys have been following the footage, if you will, you can actually see these people basically living in squalor. They're bathing in waters that we use to drink. Basically, that water is used it's filtered, and you use that, even though it's not good to drink tap water, folks. Of course, I know you guys aren't drinking tap water, all the smart ones, but yet and still, guys, there's feces. Bathrooms are a problem right now. And showering and hygiene is a serious problem right now. These people, like I said before, are bathing. They're doing their clothes. They're cooking out there, guys. As far as cooking is concerned, let's get into that now. Food is a big problem as well. There have been certain volunteers, restaurant people, and other people pulling together to feed these poor souls, these folks, which are under a bridge in Del Rio, crossing over from a border, guys. They're crossing over from the border of Mexico here. Now, with that being said, we'll get into that later on about the border problem, guys. But also, there are rumors that allege a certain amount of immigrants are being relocated right now as we speak, guys. Either they're going back to their country or to neighboring countries that are willing to take these desperate souls. And also, they're being relocated to certain camps to basically relocate themselves, or to be relocated, if you will. Now, they're seeking refuge, guys, from a devastated and now torn country. The earthquakes, the loss of their leader, like I said before, and rampant violence over there, guys. The border region of Del Rio, allegedly at the time, and it's increasing, there's 3,300 immigrants, guys, or that are there. It's increasing, 13,000 last time we looked as well. Now 3,300, pardon my manners, guys, on that. They have been taken out from San Antonio International Airport. They're being flown out right now as we speak, in groups, and this is a response to the influx, because there's so many of these poor souls that are seeking refuge that are here up under this bridge right now, in makeshift tents. They, living in squalor. Like I said before, sanitation is a problem, and people are down there trying to remedy the situation right now by relocating these people, and basically trying to find out what's going on. Now, along with that, guys, I just want to talk to you guys about something else that basically is kind of weird, that correlates with this. There were two pilots, an instructor and a student, that basically crashed in a military exercise plane in a neighborhood there, guys, in Texas. Two pilots, an instructor and a student, they both ejected. One pilot parachuted. He got tangled up in power lines, guys. When help finally arrived, they saw this guy dangling from power lines. They cut him down, and he's doing well. Now, one student is in stable condition, guys, and one has been seriously injured, according to reports. The alleged crash happened during a secret routine training flight. A secret routine training flight over the area, or around the area, if you will, or I think does it correlate, guys? We don't know. The alleged details of the alleged mission or the alleged training flight are still yet to be disclosed, guys. With that being said, let's go into correlations of this, guys. Let's dig right into it. Now, let's talk about border control. Now, the border control is one main reason for this. Now, With that being said, I'm not trying to be mean or think that people should be mean or cold-hearted. These people are seeking refuge, but there could have been a more orderly, better way of doing things, guys. And then second of all, guys, I mean, if you really think about it, it could be a distraction of something more else that's going on in the background, that this has been brought to everyone's attention to throw everybody off, Or three, it could just be people just seeking refuge. And then again, guys, how did they get here? All of a sudden. It's kind of weird. It really is. It's kind of weird if you think about it. All of a sudden, all these people just show up. They said that some of these people were living in South America, but yet and still they're crossing the border in droves. Now, mind you, we still have the oil spill going on, guys. The Ida and Nicholas situation, okay? With the recovery and cleanup efforts that are still going on. Now this is going on. Texas was also hit by Nicholas, okay? Now what will become of these people in Haiti? What will become of these people? They're being flown off. We don't know where they're going. They got here all of a sudden. Where did they come from? Allegedly Haiti. Okay, these people need help. These people need help, guys. And with the efforts that are going on right now, I pray and hope that these people find safe refuge somewhere, guys. But we don't need a big influx like that going on. That there has to be some type of order to maintain things. Now let's look up a few things here. The word immigrant. Okay. To enter or settle into a country to which one is not native to. All right. To send or introduce as immigrants, to send something, people, or a group of individuals to a place, country, and introduce them as immigrants. Now let's get into immigrants, guys. An immigrant, allegedly, presumably, and from what we've seen or what we're seeing right now, means that that's a person or people or group of people that are seeking refuge because they can no longer tolerate or they can no longer take care of themselves due to the situations that they're living in. So they're looking for a better place. I'm going to dig real deep here. And then again, guys, those poor souls, we know that they're seeking refuge and things are being handled properly, guys, to take care of that. Now, what about the people in our own country whom are immigrants? I want you to think about this, which are U.S. citizens. After the stimulus and after the COVID rental payment restrictions were taken off, and they didn't pay their rent, didn't pay their bills, they were not paying attention, they were not woke, they were asleep. So many of those families in the U.S. and around all cities have been displaced, correct? And now not only have lost their homes, but now their credit has been destroyed as well, trying to find another place to live at. So are these now immigrants? I'm just saying, guys. In our own country, are we mentioning this, remembering this, but yet and still we help others except for our own? Helping our own immigrants, as well as others in need, that's what needs to happen, guys. An even playing field, if you will. Make it even. So what are we going to do about all this? I mean, now that the reality is surfacing. Like I said before, there should be an even playing field. You shouldn't do more for one and not do less for the other if you're saying that you're there to help. So true enough, those people need help, but true enough, our people need help as well. I've heard of situations to where person be in a bad situation and come here, which is beautiful because this is land of the free, correct? Right? They get all kind of lines of credit. They don't have to pay back for 5 years, allegedly, presumably, and all these other grandiose benefits for being here. All right? But yet and still, we have our own people who can't get the same benefits. What's going on with that? And then again, we're going to go back into what we originally were talking about, guys. This immigrant situation. Under a bridge, where did they all come from? What if that was a whole bunch of our own? You know, there are people watching, guys. You have to pay attention, guys. You have to look around you. And I keep telling you all, pay attention to the non-obvious. Not only that people are watching you, but there's something divine that's watching everything. And there's reasons why things happen. The nation, the world, everyone has to come together as one. Peace is the way, unity is the way, and an even playing field for all mankind. Now, as far as the situation with the Haitian immigrants in Texas and the border situation, you know, people are in place right now doing things to fix those situations and help these people out in a peaceful way. So with that being said, I want to thank everyone that basically are down there right now helping those people, all the service workers, the border patrol, all those guys that are handling the situation peacefully and rightfully, guys. Rightfully. This is something that we're not prepared for. This is something that we need to get prepared for and take care of accordingly and properly. And it will be, and it is. Anyway, guys, I just wanted to talk to you guys about this crisis and the correlations of the word immigrant and what's going on. Look, pay attention. Anyway, this is your homeboy Hood Real. For the Hood Real Show, remember to keep God in your heart, stay blessed, stay true, and I'll see y'all next time. One love, Hood Real.